Gateway Nissan, Gateway Ford. I was trying to give Gateway some advertising there. Shout out Lenny and Abby. Okay, so do we shoot K-Pan 200 or do we risk it for the biscuit with the Arista EDU? I shot EDU in my last video and I botched that roll thanks to some crafty underdevelopment on my part. But it's bright out here. I haven't shot Pan 200 in a while. Let's do it. Pan 200. You know, if I mess up my part, we only lose 10 shots, so nothing crazy there. Okay, so this camera actually loads backwards to most 120 filmers, which is interesting. And it's funny too, because like, oh, I went past the mark. It's funny too, because like all of that is so loose right there and it doesn't actually tension until you close the film door. And that arrow like came up a whole lot faster than I thought it would. So we're gonna advance till we get to the first frame. Hit. I hear it squeaking. We're close. We're there, okay. Let's go shoot this behemoth. I see you brought your X100V, your X106. I also like to travel lightly. How's it going, fellas?
Pretty good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Let me get a sip of dew. My last sip of dew out of this bottle. Got to properly hydrate in heated situations like this. I saw an International Harvester tractor way down there at the end of Jonesboro, which is wild because, you know, it's a small downtown area. You'd expect to see that tractor on a farm, not in and amongst a pile of tires, but it's looking pretty hot. Looking pretty hot. Also, subsidiary goal today, I want to try to get at least one portrait on this roll of Kentmere Pan 200. Now, I ain't trying to tell any tales, but right across there in that alleyway is a herd of Jonesboro, town of Jonesboro trash cans, and they are begging to be shot. Hate me, love me for it, I don't care. They're singing to me right now. Kind of like that GTO that's about to rumble by. Oh yeah. America. Those trash cans are like sirens, and I'm Odysseus right now. And I'm about to crash on that island of trash. 3.5 at a 100. That's wide open, so we're gonna get some shallow depth of field. So we go kind of f3.5, wide open on this lens, and we set at a 100. We don't have a 100, so we're gonna go 125. Should still give us plenty of light because we're rating this a stop hotter than box speed. So 3.5, 125, we're gonna cock the shutter and dial up our first frame here. 3, 2, and 1. Two pumps. All right, that's one shot down, 9 to go. Let's go that way. Brother, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Can I get your portrait? I like the aesthetic.
Yeah, I think.
Loving the aesthetic. The skull jeans,
Yeah.
rad. What's your name?
I'm Hunter.
Hunter, I'm Garrett.
Nice to meet you, Garrett.
Very nice to meet you. Yeah, we're shooting a YouTube video today, so are you cool with being in a video? Awesome. Let's do this, man. I want to dial you up. Can you stand on that electric box for me? And I'm gonna shoot down the line here and basically just get a big wide portrait of you, like full body, because I want the skull pants, as well as the shirt. So let's have you go.
Yeah, what do you want me to do with my arms?
Let's have you reverse for me. Let's go right pec towards me. Yeah, rad, rad. Oh yeah, this is gonna be cool. Let me meter this. This camera doesn't have automatic exposure. It's from the 70s. So we're gonna go 3.5 at, let's go 3.5 at a 250. Okay, I'm gonna get you focused up here and then we'll recompose. Go 3, 2, and 1. I appreciate that, man. Have I taken 2 shots? Yeah. Yeah, we're on shot number 3 now. So about that last portrait, hey, functionally, I hope it turns out for Hunter because his outfit was like super rad. We'll see, and editor Garrett might have to step in here and let you know how it actually went down. It's always wild to me how different things look like with my eyes compared to how they look when you get them up in the viewfinder. He did his part fine. Hopefully I did my part as a photographer at making him look the best that I could, because he looked great. That outfit was on point. Hunter, super nice guy, very cool meeting him. So we're close to the International Harvester now, and that's my envisionment as the money on this roll is that tractor. And there's a Corvette. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. We're moving. We don't shoot Corvettes on film. I didn't wear the New Balances today. If I had the New Balances on, we'd be shooting Corvettes. Oh, there it is. Why do I like this? I like this because you would not expect to see a fairly large farm tractor in downtown Jonesboro, or maybe you would, I don't know. I wouldn't. I would expect to see it on a farm. But it's just sitting there amongst a pile of tires. I even like the Buick here. We might even try to dial that up. I do wish that we had a little more sun right now. I think it's about to storm, but I may come back and explore this location again one day, hoping that the International's still there. If I know anything about farm mechanics, being that I was one myself growing up, we don't get to things quickly, so I expect it to be here in the next 2 weeks. We're gonna dial this comp up and shoot the old IH back there, possibly the Buick as well, and just kind of explore this area. This is a neat little area as far as repair operations go. So, found my comp. Basically, gonna use the nose of the Buick here, the LeSabre. My Nana and Papa had a LeSabre. Nose of the LeSabre, gonna lead us up to the Harvester, pile of tires to the right side, and then we have some like beautiful, beautiful treasure in the background there. We're gonna use all that to kind of cradle the International Harvester as the hero of this shot. Let's get a light reading here. So I'm gonna meter actually the exposure for the LeSabre's tire because that's probably one of the darkest spots in this image. So I'm showing 3.5 at a 150 here on the phone meter. And yeah, we'll just go 3.5 at a 125. I don't super duper like shooting wide open because this lens is a little soft, wide open, but I would like to have the faster shutter speed since I'm using the pistol grip today, because it's harder to hold steady since I'm not a left-handed shooter. So I'm gonna just lean myself against this wall. We said 3.5, 125, and I'm gonna focus basically on the International Harvester logo. And 3, 2, 1. Two pumps. Might have been the steadiest I've held this camera today. 3, 2, 1. Man, I hope this roll turns out. Hello? Sorry, I'm like yelling in your ear right now. The lights are on, but I don't think anybody's home. Ooh. I'm probably too tight for this. We are not too tight for this. We're just gonna flip it around and get the LeSabre here. That's a mean looking front end. That looks like it belongs on a NASCAR super speedway back in 1987. All right, let's just use this. We're gonna go same settings again. Not even gonna meter this. Just see what happens. Cock the shutter and focus in on this this emblem here. I'll go 3, 2, and 1. Two pumps. Strap is unruly. This is the strap that came with it when I got it off Marketplace. If you've not seen that video, I'll link it somewhere for my Facebook deal. Now I feel like I'm like a 2011 like metalcore crapcore band with it just hanging low like our guitar. Okay, same settings. I mean, we've got the same light. We're gonna go 3.5, 125. I'm gonna shoot just like straight up at the Lollipop Loft and Party Room sign. So I see all these like awnings, a lot of awnings, a lot of shapes as we go up towards there. That was a raindrop. Holy crap, that was a big raindrop. I'm gonna try to do it before we get rained on. Shutter is cocked. I'm basically gonna lay down here. Sometimes you gotta do it for the shot, folks. I'm gonna focus on the lollipop. Ugh. All right, left-handed shutter button. Can you get a tight of this? I'm gonna shoot it with my thumb. You don't have to get tight, but I'm shooting it with my thumb. All this work, and I know for a fact this shot is gonna work out. Oh. Where'd you go? 2 pumps. Oh. Okay. If you don't think I'll suffer for you, you as my audience, think again. Whew. It's hot out here and I'm basically doing sit-ups. Ooh, I see another opportunity for a portrait. How's it going?
Fine.
Trying to get in out of this storm, ain't we? Yeah, he's moving a little too fast for this portrait. He wants to get out of the rain. Have a good one. Hey, I don't have a 100% success rate with portraits. He was not stopping for anything, and I don't blame him because it's about to become a big old toad floater. I got 4 shots left. Let's go use them. The longer this video has lingered, if you've made it this far, God bless you. The camera has gotten lower and lower because it just wears you down shooting with it. But I love it. I love this camera. It's a systems camera. You have to do everything right with it. Most of the time I don't. And it's a fun adventure either way. Oh, this is an aesthetically pleasing porch. Let's see what we can dial up. And we may be too tight, we'll see. I'm just gonna keep the same settings. I think we're gonna be too tight even on the vertical. Let's focus on that front door. Cock the shutter. Oh yeah. Okay. And we're gonna go 3, 2, and 1. I don't know what your opinions are on dressing a scene or tampering with the scene, but I think it would be cute to turn this no alcohol sign to go with the greeneries here. I don't know, it might be stupid, we'll see. But we're gonna, first off, make sure law enforcement's not looking. Oh, actually, we're gonna pivot. There's a man coming through the archway here, really quick, infinity. He might come back this way. I don't think he's gonna come back through. That's why you gotta be quicker on your toes. And this is not a quick on your toes shooter.
You may want to make a statement about the lightning in your head.
My lightning bolt? My producer just asked me about my lightning bolt. Yeah, just matching the boys. And by the boys, I mean my 2 sons. We went to get haircuts the other day. And they were like, Daddy, you have to get lightning bolts with us. We got to match. And so I obliged. I have no shame. Got the lightning bolts and I feel super duper fast now. Obviously not fast enough to get Cowboy over there. He walked straight through that frame. But I'm still fast, I'm agile, I'm quick on my toes. Let me go see if anyone's coming down the sidewalk real quick. And if not, we won't wait it out. Bro, this sidewalk is so empty. We are not waiting for this. But I do see something cool with this window. We have some bread here in the Main Street Cafe window. I'm gonna try to get the bread in the window. This is gonna be super dark. I'm gonna have to meter this. Holy crap. I'm showing, I don't know if you can see this, I'm showing 1/36 wide open. 1/36. Unfortunately, I have a 1/30, so we're gonna have to attempt it because I have it. Shutter's already cocked. I'm gonna go verticals for this one. Most real photographers would not shoot this shot. Luckily for me, I'm not a real photographer. All right, so we're gonna risk it. 1/30th of a shutter, bread in the window, left-handed, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was such a long throw. 2 pumps. Back to the original idea, the little pots and the sign. I think I'm gonna turn the sign, whoa, that's heavier than expected. And also move the little water jug. I will move all of this back, but I wanna get this corner and this red door, even though we can't see that it's red. I'm gonna go back to our 1/25 wide open, cock the shutter, get the greenery and the little red sign there as it starts to rain. And I'm gonna set my focus, let's set it on that door handle there. We're dang near to infinity. And we'll go 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 2 pumps in the rain. All right, we may have to take cover real quick. Move the sign back. I want your professional opinion. You, Justice, my producer, and you, the audience. So on that last composition, I included the no alcohol beyond this point sign. Would you, as a photographer, include it or exclude it if you are doctoring that scene? I included it because I thought it was slightly comical. You may not include it because you think it muddies up the scene, and I'm having second thoughts now on whether or not I should have taken the sign out totally and just made a cleaner scene altogether. If I had more than 1 shot left, I would probably do a shot without the sign, but I've only got 1 shot left. Thank you, 6x7. And now it's stopped raining, so we're gonna go get that last shot. I think if I time this up, I could possibly get a fairly symmetrical shot of the corner here. We have the 2 archways, and then we have 115.5 on that door posting there. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna focus this bad boy to infinity. I'm gonna step out in the street as soon as I have a clearing, which is right now while I'm wasting all this time talking. I'm gonna meter for the 115.5. I'm showing 3.5 at a 250. Actually, we're gonna go 5.6 to 125. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of flexibility since I'm stepping out into the street. So infinity, I have a bit of a break. I don't have a break. We're gonna wait, there's a train of cars coming. And I'm stepping out. Oh, 2 pumps, and that's the end of the roll. Oh yeah, there it was. Just in time for it to start storming. Okay, folks, thank you for coming along on this journey through downtown Jonesboro with me today. Justice, thank you for being behind the camera, today. He was so ready for that. If you like this video, I want to see more like it in the future, consider subscribing to the channel. Subscribe to Justice's channel. He's a real filmmaker, real photographer. I just fake it a lot. Y'all have a good one, and we will see you in the next.